like bad bitches, bad riches.
What's good, y'all? Gang, I'm back with another video. Before we get started, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, make sure to hit that bell button so you get notification every time I post a motherfucking video. And if you're not joining, you need to join now because we're the best game on YouTube, and that's on that. That's a motherfucking period, baby. Fuck you talking about? And before we jump into this video, make sure you follow my social medias below the screen, and make sure you show my new business at prettygangsta.co, which is also down below the screen for your ass, okay? And as you see from the motherfucking caption, I'm back with another motherfucking reaction for the motherfucking head topic. Yeah, we back at it. And today we're gonna react to the Summer Walkers episode 4, and this is with Ciara. So yes, we got the Queen Ciara in the building. But yeah, I'm starting to crash. I'm starting to get tired up in here. Yeah, I'm getting tired, so we're gonna hurry up and do this reaction so I can take my ass to bed, okay? But we love some Queen Ciara, okay? She does what I need to do. She's an example of how to leave a shitty ass nigga and how to get a good nigga and be happy and rubbing it in everybody's faces, okay? That's TTT for that. And as for that, guys, we're gonna jump into this reaction because this shit's starting off rip, so which is good. I need it. Let's start it, period.
Now more than ever, we need each other.
We do.
You know, and this is powerful.
We do.
Like, look at you. You're here on your own radio show. Thank you.
Like that tea.
I don't want to put my ideas on my kids. I do want them to walk a straight path. I want them to be as great as they can be. But I like letting them be them.
Girl, you stay pregnant. Lord, you can't keep that bed off you.
Oh, my Lord.
We are here with the fabulous, the beautiful, the amazing, the talented Ciara, the one and only.
Ciara.
I'm so excited to be here. I'm not even gonna cap. F all this. I'm a fan. I'm about to fan out. Seriously. My favorite is Goodies and I Promise. I have so many of your songs on my playlist, and just being from Atlanta, like, this is just so big to me. So thank you for being here. I really appreciate it.
Aw, thank you, Summer. I appreciate you. I'm so happy to be here, and I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is so sweet seeing your own setup and shining and looking so beautiful. You look so beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So do you.
So I appreciate your love.
So what is something that you're finally over?
Finally over bad comments in posts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm finally over it.
Did you just turn them off, or they just
They can stay on. I can read them and laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm in that place. Like, I don't care anymore.
I love that.
That is a great place to be
It's
in.
the best place to be in.
Yeah, because, you know, they only talk about the great ones.
Mm-hmm.
And another really great statement that the late Trevor Moat, one of the best mental coaches in the world, he was Russ's mental coach, and really special to me. He said something so profound about, like, haters and critics. He was like, you know what, Ciara, there's never been a statue of a critic.
Mm-hmm.
That, I was like, we'll leave it there. So for me, I'm like, finally over it. And it feels so good just to live life and not care.
It's so free.
Amen.
I think
Yes,
I'm there with you.
Let's
Finally.
go.
Drama
It's better
free
they
in
talk
peace.
than not.
How did you find the one and only? It's really aspirational to me. It's probably has something to do with the prayer that you prayed on that album. But yeah, tell us.
Well, you know, I believe, you know, God is the greatest orchestrator of all times. And, you know, we plan and God laughs. They say that. But I do believe in the power of manifestation. I believe in the power of speaking life into yourself. Like in the Bible, it says there's life and death in the tongue. So I always say that when you speak, you have a chance to tell your life story, so say great things. So I do
That's right. You
believe
better
in
quote that
speaking
Bible with
negative
Ciara.
things into your life and positive things into your life.
Amen.
And for me, I can honestly say I spoke my husband into my life, but I was also ready for him to be in my life, right? I had my years
Yes,
of
you gotta be worthy of good things.
experimenting,
and good
whatever you
things
want to
will
call
come.
it, you know, some failures,
get my
you know,
husband.
but at the same time, I'm grateful though, because I do believe that going on my journey that I went on prepared me for where life has taken me. And I was ready for my husband, right? I think that's the key, is being ready. and he was ready for his queen. I was like, my king, he was ready for his queen. But no, I think that's honestly,
black love.
a big part of it. Speaking life, manifestation is real. Praying is real. I know I say it, and I think sometimes it sounds like this kind of lofty idea for some, but the power of prayer is like a real thing for my life. Like, honestly, it's been a great thread through for anything that I've gone through, especially when I'm having challenges.
Has not failed me yet.
And I don't think you should always pray when you're having,
You will
the
never
not so
fail
good
me.
times. You should pray in general. Like, that's my philosophy. It kind of helps me set my day. And so that's always my go-to, especially when I'm in big transitions in my life. So, yeah, speaking life, manifestation, the power of prayer, being clear, being intentional in your prayer is important. And being very intentional and thoughtful in your thoughts. Like, when you're envisioning think about this for you in your career. I'm pretty confident that you at some point in your life said, I want to do that, right? I want to go and be a singer, and I want to go have some of the biggest R&B songs in the world. I'm sure you had a big dream and a vision for it, but you were like committed to like what that was, right? So to me, that was me. So anything in my life, honestly, all the successful moments and the, most important moments in my life, I have spoken those things into my life. And I've spoken bad things into my life too. So now I understand the power of the tongue and the mind. So all those things to me have helped me attract what I've wanted in my life.
I think that's literally actually the best advice that you could give anyone, being a woman of God and being a praying woman.
Amen.
I can say 100% that's true. You really have to watch your tongue. You can literally speak bad into your life by accident, or you can speak the greatest of great things into your life. And also, like,
negative energy, people surrounding me that's
being
trying to
ready
harm
to
or deceive
receive
me
is the realest thing. Like,
In
yeah,
Jesus'
that's really
name,
good
amen, we
advice,
pray.
because you can ask for things sometimes and lose it because you're not even ready, and that's why God didn't give it to you in the first place. Boo. Do you have marriage advice?
I would say communication rules a nation.
Ooh,
What I will give my husband a
Facts.
lot of credit for is he can communicate really well. And I think maybe it's the quarterback in him, because,
Right.
He's big on leadership, big on teamwork, big on being together. Now, men are men, so sometimes they have to take their moment to kind of like go through their thoughts. And me too, because I'm stubborn and I'm spicy and feisty sometimes. But I really feel grateful for our ability to communicate with each other. Because I feel like there's nothing I can't go to him about. And even
That's
if
a
we have to
blessing.
find our way through it in the conversation, I feel very confident we're going to make it on the other side. So I think communication is
That's
key.
so beautiful.
Not going to bed mad.
Yes.
It's really important.
Yes. Don't go to
So far,
bed
we've never
mad
done
at your
that.
partner.
So
Good.
thank the
That's
Lord.
So good.
That's great.
That's important. And dating each other. I think you have to keep on dating each other. Sometimes you can get in like
Just 'cause-
rhythm of just, it's kind of, you can get monotonous if you don't look up and pay attention. And so
Yes.
we're very committed to date nights. So we do a
have
date
to be.
night. Yeah, we do a date night every
That's so
Friday.
cute.
Because in football, that's like the lightest day in their work world, in their work schedule. So since we've met, basically, we have done date nights every Friday. And it's something that I look forward to. Like, I feel like
So
the
beautiful.
beginning feelings all over every time, like getting cute for him. And, he comes out looking cute and looking sexy. But that's fun. Like, it helps us to keep things fresh. And with our kids, I have learned, because I think for all of us mamas, we are about our babies. Like, I'm about my babies all day. And my husband knows that and respects that and loves that. And he's about them too. But also, too, we have to be about us. And that's hard sometimes, I think, for us. Like, mommy guilt is real. Like, sometimes I feel like, am I balancing my world right? Even for myself, like, I'm actually looking forward to going out, him, taking me out, picking a restaurant, or maybe, he'll ask me what I want. I'm like, babe, whatever you say. Like, I will say this, we can like make decisions on everything except for restaurants. We always take forever to pick like, which one are we going to do tonight? But it's so fun. Like, I'm always looking forward to that. And I think it keeps things fresh. And I just feel so blessed that we have that.
We had a video shoot, and watching you when your man came around, it was so cute because all day it's like, look at you right now. Look at her.
She turned to a
blushing.
little girl.
All
That is
day
so
it's
cute.
like,
A little
boss
puppy
lady,
love.
boss lady, boss lady, get it done, get it done. I'm like tearing up because it was literally so cute, and I'm a hopeless romantic. But it just completely switched when he came. You turned into a freaking 16-year-old.
Softy.
He was like, oh,
Yes.
Mommy is here. He finna take me out. We finna go get on the jet. I was just like, oh, she just kiki and giggling. I said,
my
this is so
gosh.
cute.
No, it was exciting. I think that might have been around our anniversary trip, maybe. I think it was because he was picking me up, and I think he might have surprised me that night.
Yeah, he brought you like a bag or something.
Yeah.
He brought you. I don't remember, but
I think we were getting ready to go on our trip. It was actually a surprise trip. We were going to Japan.
Japan. Okay, I was gonna say Italy or something.
Yeah,
y'all went
I think it
somewhere
was
far.
Japan. We were doing. Then if it wasn't Japan, it was Italy. One or the other.
It was so cute.
Yeah, I was excited. It's
That's
fun.
crazy. She goes
That's a
so much
feeling I
trips. She don't
feel
remember
like
what
you
trip she
wanna
go
have.
on.
I need to have that, you
And
know?
that's, to me, like, obviously, I'm not married, but I would think
I need
that's
that.
actually the biggest key to getting married. You have to like them.
You have to.
You have to.
There's this
Man,
saying
you have
that,
to love and like
you know,
them.
it's one thing to love your partner, but liking them.
Genuinely.
And I like him.
Oh, girl, we can see it. And I like that rock. Let me see.
I wish. I can't wait to find a man
It
that
looks
loves
good.
and likes me.
I can't
and that's willing to
period.
court
It's so
and
silly.
date me
I'm
for
just
the rest of
happy
my
for you.
life.
I
Not
genuinely,
because
I'm
he
one of the
has
people who
me.
really genuinely
You feel me? You
be
gotta keep
happy
doing it because you
for my
know.
friends, be ready to big up their whole shit stuff.
Yeah, but that's what it's about, you know?
How
I
did you
think-
guys meet?
So, okay. A good friend connected us, and I want to say we FaceTime. But we were texting a little bit before that. And then we FaceTimed. And I remember being on set at NBC. I was shooting this show called I Can Do That. And luckily, I was on my
My
break.
boots take it with the sleeve.
And I was like ready for his call, but he really hit me up on like the surprise call. And I was like, ooh. And then the light was right. So I was like, okay, hey. But that was really sweet though. I'll never forget that day. He was actually in Mexico on the golf course. And I remember him just looking like so handsome and so cute. But we've been rolling ever since then. Like, no lie. The first time that we met in person was a really unique situation. And I know I talk about it. I'm not sure if it may sound weird to some, but because, you know, when you're public figures, oftentimes if you try to go outside like normal people, they'll put a label on you. Like you're automatically dating when you're just getting to know each other.
Yeah.
So we met in my house, actually. And at that time, it was me and my dad and my son, future. And we were talking about where we were going to go eat out. And we were like, you know what? It's better to just like meet inside. And, you know, I was like, well, my dad and my son are here. And then he was like, it's all right. I got to meet him anyway. You know, like he was very like direct.
I know that's
I'm like, we're
right.
meeting like as friends, you know, just building. But the first day that we met, when he walked away, I knew. I knew. Like it was a different, I've never had that feeling in my life. And it's funny when he recalls his time, he had the same feeling. So he had a friend with him and he said to him, he's like, I think she's the one. And I called my best friend Yolanda, who's here, my makeup artist, somewhere around here. Been in my life since I was 16 years old, and she's my matron of honor. But I said, Yoli, I was like, I don't want to jinx anything, but I think he's, and she goes, the one? And I go, yes, like a long yes. So we always say, when you know, you know.
When you know, you know. And I love how he fully
I'll be
just
saying that.
embraced
You know, you
it
know.
took
That's why I
him
want to
in,
play my
like your
time
son
with
has
y'all
his
men.
own.
Little
I love
boys.
blended families. I hate when people try to say like, you know, a man won't come and like treat all your kids equal. Like he's just such a good dad. We love a green flag.
A green flag.
A green flag.
With the
Hello.
green flag?
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Green
I mean, I think that's
flag.
the beauty of like family.
That red shit.
That's the beauty of love, you know. And also too, our family keeps on growing. You know, and so it's
Girl,
beautiful.
you stay pregnant. Lord, he took the bed off you.
She
Oh my
do
God.
stay
Like,
pregnant,
you have a
girl.
kiss
Ciara,
in.
please
Fuck.
relax.
I got cuatro. He be talking about some cinco. I'm like, he puts his hand up like this, and I'm like, high five. I love you, you know. But honestly, I've always said I would have 5 kids.
Really?
It's
I want
crazy.
5. That's crazy.
Yeah.
She got
You
4
almost
kids?
there, too.
Woo.
Yeah, almost.
You right there, and you got twins.
Yeah.
That's something else. Because
Yeah,
I'm
it is.
telling you,
Yeah.
like all of our kids,
Listen,
their
they
age
had
gap
me.
is 3 years old.
That's a lot of
3 years
kids.
apart. So my youngest baby Amore is about to be 1. Win is 4.
Okay.
Sienna is
Oh
7. And
wow.
Future is 10.
Oh.
So I got a
Oh, they
little
really.
space and time.
Yeah, you
When
do.
you had them twins, you ain't got no
Yeah,
space
You
and
don't
that's
have no
time.
crazy.
sense. What would you do if you messed around and you thought was your last? She's like, don't even.
Oh my
speak
gosh,
it,
how
don't
big my
speak
eyes
it."
got.
And your last baby was twins.
Oh,
What would you do?
I honestly be happy.
You would.
Yeah, because then
Oh.
I know we putting a period on it.
Like,
It's a
nah,
wrap.
that's it
We
for real.
done. We
We
done.
done. Yeah.
No, but I mean, I think twins are so cute.
They
like,
are. They're so adorable.
and when they're like tiny, I think I asked you about that, like with breastfeeding and all that stuff. Like, how is it crazy?
No, I'm not gonna lie. The worst. Breastfeeding. It's like
believe it.
what
For
is
twins?
going on here? Like they
With the rotation.
just lay on both of them all day, and then you know how much they have to eat, and it's
Yeah.
just like literally all day, and it's just sore and raw. And
crazy.
then when they finally get off, then you have to go pump. Like it's
Oh, it's a lot.
all
Because
day.
I know what it's like
It's
with
crazy.
one. So to do that like that,
You have to like slingshot them to just
my
lay.
Lord, yeah, angle them.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, if I had twins, I think I'd be happy. I'm an only child.
See, and that's
Oh,
what does
that's
it. It be the
why.
only children
Yeah.
that want the biggest family.
this
Yeah.
family.
Because we were just, I don't want to speak for you. I was hella lonely.
Yeah, I
Like
was.
as a kid.
Yeah.
I kept
I
saying,
was
"Mommy and
too.
Daddy, I want a brother or a sister." And then at a certain point, I was like, "I actually like being by myself." But
Yeah,
because you just
shit,
spoiled
I
with so much
wish.
love.
Yeah.
But because of that, it
I ain't
made
gonna
me
say I
want to
wish.
have a large
I
family.
have my moments.
That's our legacy, and it's the most entertaining and fun thing to do and have and come home to. Like, especially when
Yes.
I have tougher times or like not the best days. My
Yes, come
family
home to
keeps
your
me
family.
grounded. I feel safe.
Amen.
I feel
Yes.
love. I feel like it kind of rises above any kind of like worries or heaviness that I feel. Like their love sustains me in such a special way that it's become like it is
That's
my
so
number one
beautiful.
thing in my life, my family.
I love a warm house. That's
It's a
actually
good feeling.
my
Amen.
favorite thing.
Like,
That's
that's all I want is
work
a warm
to do
house, a
is
warm
to
family.
have a warm house, to spend my money on a warm house. Like, it's so fun. Like, y'all just get to do a bunch of activities and games and movies, and everybody's just
laugh.
running around and cracking
And they
up.
turned up.
Turned up.
They're walking TV shows.
It's like a family reunion
Every day.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's
Yeah.
the best thing.
And then you call the aunties and
everybody
sisters
come
and mamas
over.
and everybody come over. It's fun.
It's the best.
Yeah.
It's a lot of love. Yeah. I love it.
I love that somebody gets it because people
I
be
love
like,
that for though.
well,
You
they
love
Especially
being
this
a
year.
mom,
I
though.
love that. She
Yeah,
deserves
it's
it.
fun.
When you love being a mom, or there's this saying like when you do what you love, you never work a day in your life. But as it relates to being parents or being a mom, you love being a mom. Like I have always known that about you since day one, since I met you. And you would talk about your baby. And then the funny thing is on our set for Better Things, you were actually pregnant with twins, with the twins. And I remember us talking about that. And I don't think you had told the world at that point, but just to hear your passion and love for being a mom, like you've always been that way. And so it's different for us girls when you love being a mom.
I'm not gonna lie, like the thing you were saying about like mom guilt, that's so real. When I tell you, girl, I had the biggest mental breakdown today at 4 a.m. I was out in the street with my wig off, crying, kissing my kids because they had to leave today. And I was just like, you just want to take them to, like, if I could take them to work,
Everywhere.
you just feel so bad. And
Yeah.
it's like, it's not your fault. Like, girl, you got to pay the bills. But
Got to.
you just do not be wanting to leave them kids.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. It's really challenging. But to your point, I think there's something so beautiful about them seeing us grind and seeing us do our thing. Like having my kids on tour with me this past summer, I think really opened their eyes so they understand better what mommy's doing, because otherwise they'd be like, you just be leaving. It's
Yeah, like, you don't care about us.
they know exactly, but they know we care.
Kids don't.
It's just
exactly.
kids being kids, and they know how to like manipulate. The greatest manipulators in the world are kids. They will get you to do a lot of stuff or have you feeling some kind of way,
Oh my God, I be feeling so bad. Like, and especially now that my little girl is talking and now you can hear, you just feel even worse when you hear them ask for you or like, is mommy working? I'll be like, no, I'm not working, baby. I'll come home right now. But tell me about that. This will be probably my first tour that I am going to finish, a full tour coming up. I won't say the date. And I'm just really been so nervous and just, I need guidance on how to maneuver with them because obviously I'm not going to leave them. So, like, how do you tour with your kids?
Well, it takes a village. And I know you talked about the aunties, and I have to shout out my family and my team. Luckily, my kids have had the same people in their lives for mostly all their lives, as far as like my nannies go. And I think normally sometimes people kind of shy away from that, but for me, I'm going to celebrate my girls because I couldn't do it without my team.
I have a village.
Yeah, it takes a village, and they're like family to me, so... and then my sister-in-law, Anna, she's amazing. She also got to be on the road with me a little bit. And, our family, Russ's mom and my mom and dad would come out at different times for fun. Or they came out like a few times. But that love, so like everybody works together. It really takes it. I mean, everyone on my team is a part of my family. Like even down to the hair and makeup team and the glam team. Like all the kids know them and they love them like family. So everyone ends up like being in it together. It's like we're all on tour together. And then great scheduling. I was really big on rest. So I wasn't exhausted. So I would map my days out to whereas we got proper rest overnight. We would hop on the plane and take off.
Oh, no bus.
Yeah, I didn't do bus.
Okay.
That was, I think, really helpful for me. But if I was curious about bus, but I just ended up doing the plane. But either way, I would map it out to whereas we would have enough rest at night, and then we would time it to whereas we could take off and then get into the next city in good timing. Everyone's rested, because when kids are not rested, that's a problem.
All hell breaks loose.
Everything. House coming down. I mean, it's just like them kids be like, who run it? We run it.
Right.
And we want to turn this thing up. So we don't want that.
Tantrum.
So I would really like kind of map out my world to make sense for the babies and me. And it really was smooth. And the kids got it.
Do you do like a homeschool or?
I don't do homeschool. Luckily, it was during the summer.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah, so they were out of school. So this was like their summer vacation.
Yeah, they're just like, we outside.
They're having fun. We outside. We want to keep doing this. Like, this is what we want to do. Like, legit, Sienna, she was really like, we bonded in such a special way on the tour, in a way that only the tour could kind of give. Like, it was her seeing me as a young girl, but seeing her mom do this thing. And she is like, whatever she chooses to do in life, she's going to be great at it. She can run the world. She can be a future president. She want to be. She can be a singer, whatever she wants, she's going to do it. But she and I really bonded. And the funniest things was like seeing her show me some of my moves that I did on Ride. I was like, now we're going too far. Now hold on, we going too far. She might be just like her mom. Can I show you this dance move that you did? And she was like, Daddy ain't gonna like this. And I said, what's the move, Cece? And she started doing this little thing with her hips. I said, oh, no, ma'am. I said, see, now we seeing too much.
When we leave, I'm going to show you this video of my daughter. They sent me the other day. I don't know, because I don't even dance. I see you be dancing, so I get you be doing your Michael Jackson moves. Yeah, but she was hitting the hips. I said, who is teaching you this? No way.
She know that, mama.
But they just be so ready to get into it too. Like they want to bond. They want to have fun. Shit, if you let them on the stage, they'll probably go.
Oh, I put Cece on the stage the last show.
What she do?
Was really kind of. So I have a song called "Drop Your Love," and I haven't put it out yet. But every city I had, the cities kind of do the dance with me, and it was like where you like slide like this, come on, and then drop like this, come on, and then so it was this whole little thing you do. So Cece's like slide like this, so she really kept like getting into it over the tour. I was like, Cece, when you ready, I'm gonna have you come out, and she was like, yes. And I said, you ready? She was like, I don't know. And I was like, okay. You said you want to do this. This is the last show, and then she came out on the last show, and she was like, I'm gonna do it. And then she was so confident.
Oh, good.
And so it's just amazing when you see your kids like evolve into their own personalities and like be confident in themselves. Like that's really important for me. I don't want to put my ideas on my kids. I do want them to walk a straight path. I want them to be as great as they can be. But I like letting them be them. And so that was her thing she was into. And it really was so much fun. Even having my tiny baby Amora on the road. She don't know what's going on, but she is ready for the world too. She's got so much energy. And the boys, actually, Future was at training camp with Russ. So he was like in the zone with football.
Yo, that's hilarious. Not he down there on the field.
No, on the field, helping out with with Russ's teammates and like all the guys. Like Najee was like, Future, go get my something. Like when I went to training camp, all the boys like, Future. Like it's so cute.
Funny.
Russ was talking to me, and Future comes behind him, and there's like these things they have in the back of the guys' jerseys where they're like, it's like keeping track of their stuff. And Future's like reaching in Russ's jersey, pulling out the thing. He's like, Dad, I need to get this, blah, blah, blah. And pulls it out and like keeps on like rolling. And I'm like, this is
He got
crazy.
his own agenda.
No, he was
got
like
a routine.
Grown. 10 years old, it's a whole nother like world of thoughts, right?
So I know me, I wouldn't want my kids to be famous.
You wouldn't?
It's just because you know what all this stuff comes with. But would you care if they wanted to sing or?
I'm really funny about the artist thing.
Yeah.
Because it's hard.
Yeah.
Like doing what we do is not easy. And the world can be so hard on you. But if they are great at it, I don't want to stop them
Like,
either.
why not?
Yeah, I just would hope that I could use my wisdom to help them. You know,
they would listen.
Yeah, and listen, because we don't listen.
Yeah, I was bad.
Yeah.
Now I know I'm almost said no to things.
Man, I gave, and this, like my daughter right now, she's only 3, but she's whooping me down bad.
Oh my God.
I understand now. You know how everybody always says, "Oh, I get what my mama was saying."
I get
You'll
it.
get it when you older. I really get it. Like,
I get it. No, it all.
They say you're going to get it when you have
It
your
all
own
makes
kids.
sense. And then when they, when you be like, well, Mom, why? And they say, because I said no. Now
you
I
think
get
they
that
just
too.
being mean.
Yeah, because I used to be like, well,
Yes.
because I'm like, I ain't explaining nothing else no more. I said no. Like,
Yeah.
And they make me come with this tone that I don't like, but you have to.
You have to.
Russ
And then
always
they
says-
just think you being mean, and it's good for them to understand why.
Yeah. And you know what's so funny?
No
Because
is
Russ
no.
always says to me, he says, you know, you got to let your no's be no's and your yeses be yeses. And that's hard sometimes. But what I've also learned and understand and admire about the mind of a child, and that's why, like in the Bible, it talks about being childlike with forgiveness, is how kids have amnesia, like in a great way. Meaning, if you do reprimand them or you do get them in line, they're still going to love you the same. They're actually going to respect you more. And as a parent and as a mom, I think for me, embracing that idea has been important for me, and it's helped me out so much because kids are smart.
Would you say you're a gentle parent, or you believe in ass whoopings?
Listen, did I get spankings? Yes. Did I get switch whoopings? Yeah. Do I do them? I don't. I'm a big believer in being firm with love. And I'm a believer in like the things that the kids like. Like if you take those things away, like PS5.
Oh, that's going to hurt way
iPad,
more than the ass whooping.
If you take those
Trust
things away,
and believe.
It
candy,
works just the same.
just the same.
Yup.
That's what I've learned.
You know, I think I'm a firm believer on whoopings, but it's all talk because I'm like, no, I'm gonna beat me, so I'm gonna beat you.
Yeah.
Because you gotta act right. And then when it comes to it, I just be like, just give her what you want. Give her what you want.
See?
I could never whip them. I'm so like, ooh, I don't know what I'm gonna do because they just gonna run over me. Lord Jesus, help us. We'll get there when we get there. Okay, so we're gonna get into a little game called Red Flag versus Green Flag. I'm going to ask you what you think about these. Dating a professional athlete.
Well, clearly that's a green.
Green.
Well,
it depends.
Would not say that for anyone else other than you, my love.
Yeah.
I don't.
That's what I'm saying. It just
Yeah, I don't
depends.
know.
It's all about the person. It's not about what they do. You know.
Yes.
It's all about
Preach.
the person. Like a person can
Yes,
be an athlete, or they
Mm-hmm.
can be
I
a
like
doctor,
CC.
or they can be an actor. It
think
don't
I really
matter
like
what it is.
CC.
It's all about their character and who they are.
Future looks a
So,
good one.
The
You know.
job don't make them trifling.
No, it's in the
person,
yeah. You know, I don't think everybody's the same. That's my mentality. So yeah, green flag goes up.
I'm trying to pick a good one. I don't get what's up with people in this. Why is
What?
everybody hating on the Cheesecake Factory?
No,
Takes you
I don't understand that either.
Takes you to the Cheesecake
Yeah, that's
Factory on the
crazy.
first
What's
date.
wrong with the
Listen,
Cheesecake
let me tell
Factory?
you something.
Them burgers is good.
See,
I like the
We
Sugar
too
Factory.
focused on
What's
the
up?
stuff
It's
that
good.
ain't got nothing to
It
do with no
is.
nothing.
The cheesecake is
'Cause
good too.
If he ain't showing up right, it don't matter anyway.
At least he took you somewhere, and they got a big menu with a good variety.
Listen, I love Cheesecake
I
Factory.
word, so the
okay, yes, no,
McDonald's.
tour stuff. On tour,
With a $5
Cheesecake Factory is
bill.
one of the most consistent restaurants for the whole run. Cheesecake Factory and Red Lobster.
People
for
be
me.
acting like
I love Red
like
Lobster.
they taking you to McDonald's. That's a good
No,
I love
but
Red
they got
Lobster, yo.
the
I don't
menus,
care
the
how
cheesecake,
rich
they
I
got
get.
options.
Yeah.
So
I
I'ma
need
tell
that
you, the
Red
truffle
Lobster.
honey
The
chicken
biscuits.
with the mashed potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
He turned. And the buffalo blast, chicken pot
Oh, she know the
stickers,
menu, y'all.
chicken piccata.
Shout
No, I'm
out
telling y'all,
to
like, I'm not
Cheesecake
lying.
Factory.
Y'all don't understand.
Cheesecake got
That
some
red
food.
velvet
Cheesecake Factory got some
cake.
food.
Let me say, they have a strawberry
That
shortcake
velvet?
ice cream dessert.
Mm-hmm.
Where it has vanilla ice cream and these cookies and the strawberries on top and the whipped cream. Crazy. Out of here. Just tell him. I
Green
sent you.
flag.
That's a green flag.
Tell him Ciara.
Yes.
Because if he's got amazing energy, you're going to forever have Cheesecake Factory as one of your favorite spots.
Yeah.
And to be cute.
That'd be cute. Like, just
Yes.
no cheesecake.
Don't hate.
Yeah, y'all hating on cheesecake.
if he
Y'all
has
say
two
they were Red
phones.
Lobster. I'm fighting.
That is not a red flag. That's okay. Let me tell
Nah.
you why.
Business and
Yeah,
a
personal and business. And that's real.
Uh-huh.
I get it.
Yeah, because I need a business phone. 'Cause I
I
can't
have
keep
two
having
phones.
it both. Yeah, I need two
But
phones.
mine's are combined. It's personal and business on both phones. But I'm obsessed with taking pictures. So I've like ran out of space on one phone. And I don't, to me, again, it goes back to the person.
Back to the character, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it goes back to that. Like, you know, so I'm not
I can't
tripping
wait to
off
have my
of that.
business
I have two
phone.
phones.
Yeah.
I have another one. So when my kids start asking me to play games, it's like,
You got,
stop
I'm
asking
telling
for
you
my
because
phone.
your phones run out of space
Yeah.
with apps and everything.
Asking for sexy selfies,
He ain't got to ask.
period.
Okay.
Period.
Exactly. That's a green
Okay.
flag.
No.
I mean, you ain't
but
got to
for
ask
keeping
for
them
fish. I'll
entertained.
send
Yeah,
it.
I
See,
think you
that's how
got
you
again.
keep
It
that
goes back to
marriage
the
going.
dating, right? We
Uh-huh.
gotta keep it cute,
Keep it
sexy,
spicy.
keep it
Keep it fun
fun,
and fresh and
and
flirty.
surprises are great.
Is it a green or a red flag? I'm going to reverse the question. If they're not close to their mother.
If they're not close,
Yeah.
Well, I think that it depends on why they're not close.
Yeah, it varies.
But it's a major green flag when they are. And sometimes some people can be it can't be like mama's boy in a certain way because that can get tricky sometimes.
Yeah.
But I think it also comes from like the mom's perspective on like how she is. Some moms can be really like possessive.
That's
over
a
their
yellow
sons.
flag.
But if they have a great relationship, I think that's so beautiful. Because I do think there's something about
Yes.
how they love their mom,
It's how they love you.
how they love
Yeah.
you and your
Right.
daughters.
Mm-hmm.
There's something about that that correlates and connects. And
That's
if
the
it's
first woman they ever knew how to treat.
yeah, so I think that's a green flag if they're close. But you asked me if they're not. Again,
I say yellow.
now mom could be crazy now, so we gotta But all in all, I think it's a major green flag if they are close with their mom. I think it's really sweet and beautiful.
I would assume that means y'all have a good relationship with your mother-in-law.
Yes, I love his mom, Mama Tammy. That's my girl.
That's
We
my
talk
girl.
all the time on FaceTime. I love her.
Okay, so before they kick us out
That's
of
so
here,
cute.
I just want to say this real fast.
What?
So how me and you met, I just want to shout out the big sister, the big like mentor that you are. You really truly are a girl's girl. If anyone ever had to wonder, I was crashing out down bad about my baby daddy. You know how I used to be on the internet. I'm demure now. I don't do it no more because of you.
Hi.
But you called me, you reached out,
Let
and you
that
was
be
like,
thee.
girl, no. Don't act like that. Don't do all that. What, you know, God will take care of everything in the end, and you just focus on your career and being a great mom. And I just wanted to say I appreciate that. I'll never forget it because, girl, to keep crashing out, gotta cut it out. So thank you.
Oh, I appreciate you, and that's so sweet. And you know, I'm always going to be here for you.
you.
Whenever you call. Like I always tell you, like when we wrapped, on set, and I wanted to make sure I was celebrating you because I think we need to celebrate each other, you know? And I think especially in times now more than ever, and this has kind of always been a statement, now more than ever, we need each other.
We do.
You know, and this is powerful. Like, look at you. You're here on your own radio show. And you sell out tours, and, you know, you had an incredible life journey, and that's what makes you who you are. All of it, good and the bad, all of it. It's beautiful because it's you, you know, and you're a mama, and you're doing it. And on our imperfect journeys, like, all of us need to know to give ourselves grace and to know, like, we are meant to be where we are and to have what we have. And it's not going to be perfect every day. We're not going to have highest days every day. We're not going to make the perfect decisions every day. Sometimes we might do something silly. Sometimes we might lash out. Whatever it is, like, we're human. But we got to give ourselves grace and support. So, you know, I want to always see my girl Summer up. Always. No matter what, even when you down.
Period.
I want to see it.
Yeah. Just in case y'all forgot, Ciara said it.
So that's it for the interview. As you can see, I actually pretty love the interview. I didn't really stop the interview to talk. I actually just listened and took her advice, took her wise words and wisdom, because at the end of the day, Ciara been through a lot. Ciara done been in this lifestyle, in this world for a very long time. She done dealt with shitty ass men to finding a great man, to having the best future and the perfect family. And it's just like, I'm so happy to see that, because I feel like every woman deserves that, especially black women. I feel like black women deserve a happy ending. I feel like a lot of us don't get a happy ending because a lot of black men don't want a happy ending, and if they do, they don't want it with black women. But it's just like, we deserve a happy ending too. Sorry. And I'm a firm believer of, if you want it, pray for it. If you want it, manifest it. If you want it, speak it to a life, speak it to existence. Like I say, I've been telling people since I was a little girl, I am going to get married. I'm going to have the man of my dreams. I'm going to have the family of my dreams. I'm going to be wealthy. I'm going to be successful. I'm going to be everything I dream myself to be in life. And I've been saying that for, since as long as I can remember, at least like 10 to 11 years old. So it's just like, speak life into yourself. Speak life into your future. Pray to God. Pray. Okay? He is listening. And listen, if you're a black woman watching this, baby, you are worthy of a happy ending. You're beautiful. You're smart. You're everything. The world wants to be you. The world wants to look like you. Okay? The world wants to sound like you. And listen, these other races, bitch, they want to be you for sure, ski. Okay? So don't let what's going on right now affect what you want. Okay? And I had learned, even though we in this very lustful, sexual generation, there is hope, okay? There is hope. You're going to find the love of your life, your future, you feel me, your husband, the person you want to give everything to, that he's going to get everything to you back. It's going to be mutual, it's going to be genuine, it's going to be pure, it's going to be kind, it's going to be patient. Love is a beautiful thing, and love is the most highest frequencies in the world. So, but as I was saying, keep hoping, keep praying. You're going to get it in your life. You just gotta speak it up to existence, and just put it in your everyday of affirmations. You just gotta tell yourself and tell it to the world, and it will come back to you. But you gotta do the self-work, because you can get that man of your dreams and you're not ready for the man of your dreams. And you always want to be ready for what you ask for. So while you're praying for that, make sure you pray for healness, forgiveness, discernment, self-discipline, self-control. Just do right by yourself so God could do right by you. And yeah, I'm saying this to y'all. I'm actually taking my own advice too. Love yourself first. Treat yourself better first. Because at the end of the day, they're going to treat you how you treat yourself. And like she said, instantly, I like to do trips. I like to keep the fun. I want to do one date every week. And look, she got it. Listen, a man gonna do what he want to do. And if he wants to do it, he will. If you demand it, and he loves you and he likes you, he will do it. Childish little boys ain't gonna do what you want. They don't even know what they want. They don't even know what they want in a woman. They don't even know what they want in a wife. They don't even know what they want in their future. So it's just like asking a little boy to do grown man things is kind of crazy. It's never gonna work out. It's not gonna work out. They got a lot of maturing and growing to do. But as for that, I love this interview. I feel like it was really a good conversation to really have, and it just had me thinking and really appreciating my mindset that I had, because I am worthy of all good things that I want in my life. And just for her to see that she asked for those things and she spoke it to existence, even the bad stuff, which I know we all speak bad into our life sometimes, which is not good, but it's good to see a black queen have it, and her have it makes me believe I can get it. And Ciara done been through the worst of the worst. She's been through a lot. So for her to have her happy ever after is just so beautiful. And I just pray I get my happy ever after too. And I pray you get your happy ever after too. And we can just all be happy together. Because, you know, y'all invited to my motherfucking wedding. We outside, period, okay? But as for that Yantaa game, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, make sure you hit that bell button so you get notification every time I post a motherfucking video. And if you don't know, you need to know, because we're the best game on YouTube, and that's on what? Period, bitches. Y'all already know it's goody. Y'all already know it's stuff. And make sure you follow my social medias below the screen. And make sure you show my new business at PPG.Yantaa, which is also down below the screen. And as for that Yantaa gang, I love you.
I like bad bitches, bad bitches.